Hello, it's your boy Emvee. What's poppin'? Here today with another video that I'm dropping. Only W's is what I'm out here copping. I don't know what else to say, so I'm stopping. No. Anyways, I'm here today for GBA Week 8 versus my boy Mewtwo Fannate, coach of the New York Noibats. And yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I've definitely played him before in the APA where we won. I think probably our first week or something. Like, it was in the beginning weeks we won with that Glare Heliolisk versus him. Today I'm here though, up against his squad that you can see, consisting of Mewtwo, and no surprise there, it is the mascot Pokemon of his name, Mewtwo Fannate. So he has to have the Mewtwo. Mega Gyarados, big threat. Terrakion, big threat. Decidueye, pretty cool, could be the Defogger maybe. Then he's got the Sylveon for the support, and Skarmory, which is a nice steel type, potential Defogger, potential Rocker, potential Spiker. So yeah, should be a very interesting match. I'm bringing a very cool squad here, as you can see. Mega DNC is rocking Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and two support moves being Rocks and Heal Bell. For the team could be really useful. Then I got Lugia, which is Calm Mind Roost plus 2 attacks. Calm Mind Lugia is a very big threat, so it's a really solid mon to bring to this matchup in particular. It's definitely one of my win cons. I got Giratina, which is just a pretty classic set, nice attacking set. No defog on this mon because I do have it on Empoleon. Then I have a Keldeo, which is Choice Scarfed to check Mega Gyarados, which is also something that we need to worry about due to it being a Mold Breaker Dragonette's sweeper, which is something that can beat Lugia's multi-scale. That's something we gotta watch out for. Then we have Alolan Muck, which is a V Assault Vest so that it can deal with Sylveon and other special attackers like Mewtwo. And finally Empoleon, which is my best defogger. Can't run a team without best defogger, you know? Best defogger is out here to save the day, as usual. Now, looking at his team, like I said, he has two potential rockers being Terrakion and Skarmory. So Empoleon will be able to potentially defog those hazards away pretty nicely. I mean, he has good support for his team, like Sylveon, Skarmory, maybe even Decidueye could be all defensive, and then maybe he has 3 offensive mons. The Mewtwo can run a lot of different sets, so I guess finding out what set that is going to be really crucial to this matchup. And yeah, I guess my overall game plan going into this match was to try to get up rocks if I can. Getting up rocks will chip down his team a lot, and Gyarados takes 25%, which is very useful. Calm Mind Lugia, huge win con. Alolan Muck can help us deal with Decidueyes and the Sylveon as well, and even the Mewtwo. If it is a special attacking Mewtwo, then Alolan Muck with the Assault Vest can sponge basically every hit from it. So I am also in the back of my mind thinking that Mewtwo might have Earthquake, and if it does, it could be a bulk up Mewtwo. That's something else that I was going into this matchup kind of, you know, preparing for. In that regard, we have Lugia, which can easily sponge hits from a lot of different Pokemon on his team. So let's just go ahead and get right into the match and see how we do. I figured that leading Mega DNC is safe, as Magic Bounce stops his Skarmory lead, and it's faster than everything on his team that's not a Choice Scarf, of course, bar Mewtwo. So let's go ahead and start the match and see how we do, and let's get right into it. So as you can see, Mewtwo Fannate is going to be challenging me. Nate's going to be challenging me. This may or may not be his first mistake, as usual. He's going to be leading with the Mewtwo. I'm going to be leading with my Mega DNC. So here I figured, okay, I want to scout and see what set this is. I'm going to go Giratina here. I feel pretty safe going into Giratina because I can sponge any hit from it. And he actually reveals Earthquake. So I'm like, aha, physical set alert. This thing is probably designed to beat Alolan Muck, so it may have bulk up. I'm going to actually double out here predicting Sylveon to come in. Back into my Mega DNC. Now, Mega DNC, of course, is max speed. There is no Mega Evolve first turn rule in this league, so I'm going to get up rocks in regular form because I can sponge hits better in my regular form. I take the Hyper Voice. I know that this thing is not an offensive Sylveon, so I'm actually going to switch out here into my Alolan Muck, and as you can see, he goes right for the Wish. Now, I'm going to make a double here. I'm predicting him to Wish into something like Skarmory to take the hit from Muck and then heal up potentially, so I'm actually going to double into my Lugia, which is a Calm Mind set. Like, I have rocks on his side, which is phenomenal. Calm Mind Lugia is pretty nice overall in this matchup because I do have Psyshock and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt beats the Skarmory, and it does a lot of damage to Gyarados. He's gonna get up his rocks here as I get off the Calm Mind, and that's pretty cool. I can Calm Mind once again. I'm not sure if he has Whirlwind or not, but I'm just going to try to see if he does or not. And he actually does not have Whirlwind. He has Taunt. So, I mean, I could have Thunderbolted there for damage, but I figured why not, you know, just Calm Mind up. I'm not losing anything right now. I go for Thunderbolt, get a lot of damage on the Skarmory. He goes for the Iron Head. Doesn't do much damage because I have multi-scale. And this Skarmory is severely weakened. Seeing how much damage that does leads me to believe he's a Spadef Skarmory. Psyshock, I'm sure, will knock it out, and it does. So, Skarmory is gone. Skarmory being gone is great. I'm back up at full health, even though this rock's on my side, you know. I have no intention of switching her at this point in time. Mewtwo comes in here. Now, his mascot's in, you know, Mewtwo, strongest Pokemon on his team. Goes for the Ice Punch, doing a clean 15%, and I go for the Thunderbolt here. Get a crit, which is pretty solid for me. It doesn't really matter too much because my Lugia has Roost. It doesn't really affect the outcome of this exchange because I can Roost up here, get back to my multi-scale range so that his Ice Punch will do the exact same, or close to the exact same amount that it did the first time. And I can go ahead and pick this up with the Thunderbolt here to knock it out. Would have been the exact same exchange if I just rinsed and repeated those turns if his Mewtwo was not in that 2 KO range. Now he's going to go into Gyarados here, right? Gyarados being weak to the Thunderbolt, ×4 super effective, but if he Megas, it's only ×2. He's going to Mega here, and kind of time to figure out if he goes for Crunch or Dragon Dance. Crunch will not knock us out from this range. I've already done the calc, and I Thunderbolt here, not enough to knock it out though, at +2, but he does decide to Dragon Dance. Now I'm like, okay, so even though I have multi-scale, I'm not at the range yet, but Mold Breaker goes through it, right? So I'm going to switch out here. I don't want my Lugia getting knocked out by this Crunch. I'm going to go into Keldeo, and Keldeo is Choice Scarf. Like I said, it's designed to beat Mega Gyarados due to the fact that it can outrun it at +1. So I can go ahead and pick this thing off right here with the Scald, knock out the Mega Gyarados, and that's going to be great for us to get rid of that big threat on his team. He has 3 Pokemon left, being the Decidueye, Sylveon, and Terrakion. I'm going to switch out here into my Lugia. Figured maybe he might want a Leaf Blade or Leaf Storm, whatever he has on it. Depends on his set. He actually goes for the Swords Dance here, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know if I want to stay in or not, but I figured I'd just pull a Gator play right here to click Calm Mind in front of a big threat, and just go ahead here and just try my luck. I guess I just clicked Calm Mind because I didn't think he was going to attack me. He reveals Baton Pass, and I'm just like, not bad, not bad. Baton Pass isn't a Terrakion though, so I'm +1 right now. Psyshock is a roll to knock it out. Maybe it's a 50% roll, but he lives on a Sliver. So he's able to Rock Polish up here. I'm like, aha, I might have to sack something. Lugia is still kind of useful. I'm going to switch out here into my Keldeo. And the reason I go into Keldeo is because Keldeo is not going to be great versus Sylveon or Decidueye. It's my least valuable member, and it's not going to outrun Terrakion at a +2 Rock Polish. So I'm going to go ahead and sack the Keldeo here to the Continental Crush. It is going to go ahead here and knock me out. It's going to stomp on my Keldeo, unfortunately. But Keldeo did well. Keldeo was able to knock out the Mega Gyarados, which was pretty solid. So I'm fine with that. I get to go into my Alolan Muck here, which is AV. I am carrying priority Shadow Sneak, so I can go ahead and knock this out, or pick this thing off with the Shadow Sneak to get rid of Terrakion here, as it does not have any priority besides Quick Attack, which is not running, for a setup set. And finally, or second to last Pokemon, is going to be that Sylveon, right? He'll Hyper Voice here. It's not going to do much damage at all. I get a Poison Jab. I EV this thing to 2 KO a defensive Sylveon, so it's going to do just that. As you can see here, he's going to go right for the Hyper Voice once again. And I can just, you know, keep clicking the same attack that I have right here with my Poison Jab, knock out the Sylveon, and that Pokemon is gone. And his last Pokemon is going to be Decidueye. And he has Swords Dance, Baton Pass. I'm thinking he may have Leaf Blade, Spirit Shackle, or Leaf Blade plus another attack, maybe like Roost perhaps. But he goes right for the Swords Dance once again, and I go for the knockoff. He eats up his his Colbur Berry, and I get the Poison Touch on it. Doesn't really matter anyways because yeah, I get the Shadow Sneak here and knock him out, and that is going to be GG. It is Emvee. So really fun game overall in terms of us being able to get a really clean victory, and not too much of a struggle for this match, I think, because we had a lot of great win cons overall. I think Lugia definitely put in a lot of work versus his team. I don't think he really had much for Lugia, in all honesty. Maybe Terrakion, but Terrakion had to get a rock polish in order to be a threat to Lugia, because Lugia was faster guaranteed. He could have Z moved maybe to knock out my Lugia, but he did rock polish there, which allowed us to play around a bit better. Mewtwo, definitely a scary mon for sure. Glad that we were able to deal with that Pokemon. And yeah, also Mega Gyarados, we were able to play around that well. I think Keldeo really saved us versus Mega Gyarados. That thing is a huge threat. My Empoleon was also able to take a hit from it as well, because I was running a Fizdef set for Empoleon. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So good game to Nate. Be sure to check him out, of course. I'm sure he'll be uploading his side as well. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you all as usual. I think this team is really solid. Like after the changes we've made, I think we've been doing really well. And I'm pretty sure now after this match, I believe are locked into playoffs. I believe that locks us into playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've been told, at least. If I won this game, then I'm locked into playoffs. And we came back from a 2-game loss in the very beginning. We were 0-2. We've jumped up all the way now to, I think, 6-2. So 6-game win streak right here. Not bad at all. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching once again. I'll see you guys on the next video, which should be hopefully a Showdown Live. I'll get that up pretty soon. It's been busy, you know, work and stuff, but I've been trying to keep up with that and the draft leagues and everything. And now that APA is done, you know, I can focus a bit more on GBA. We also have WBE around the corner. Stream for that is next week for the draft. And hope you all are excited for all the content coming up. And yeah, it's gonna be it. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and peace.